Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all. This is Monday motivational menu ideal segment. I'm back with that. I think last Monday I did something. Last Monday I did the educational video. So we're back to cooking, y'all. See if I can get this right. Last cooking video, I messed my cake up, y'all. So I got to get back on track here. This is something so easy, so simple. It's my baked spaghetti with a little twist. I add a couple of things most people don't. Just because I like the texture. I'll tell you why I'm adding it as I go along. So we're going to make some baked spaghetti. This is something you can do on a Sunday night. And when you get home from work on a Monday, just put it in the oven. You can do this, get everything prepared, prepped up, put it in the refrigerator. When you get home from work, you stick the whole thing in the oven. You can feed 6, 8, 10 people on this one particular dish. It's a one pot, pretty much a one pot thing. I call it spaghetti lasagna, really. So it's so simple, y'all. It's a good way to start your week, easy way to start the week, a good meal to serve for your family and friends and relatives and co-workers, whoever, start the week. So I'm going to step off, y'all. I'm going to get my onions and bell peppers diced up, get all my cans opened up. It's very simple. I'm going to brown my beet off when we come back. That's all it has in, onions and bell peppers, ground beef, tomato products in the can, some garlic, a little sour cream and corn as my twist on it, and cheeses. That's it, y'all. Very simple, very easy. So anyway, y'all, we will be right back. Okay, y'all, we are back here. Now, we're going to get started here, y'all. First thing I'm going to do is get my spaghetti going here in the pot back here. Okay, hold on, y'all, just a second. Get my spaghetti cooking off here. Get that done, and I cut my spaghetti. I break it in half. I don't cut it in half. I'm trying to break it in half here. Okay, let me move y'all over here. Y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay, now we're gonna get this onions and bell pepper. I want to get it cooked, somewhat soft, not really soft, but somewhat soft. And the thing about this, y'all, is I don't want, when I put my ground meat in here, I don't want it really broke up a lot. So when I make my baked spaghetti, I like the meat to be kind of chunky. So when you're eating it, you get a big hunk of meat in it. I'll show y'all here in a minute when I get started on it. Okay, get my spaghetti going back there. And this is very simple to put together, y'all. This don't take long at all. Take long at all, y'all. In just a few minutes, I'm gonna throw the garlic in here. So I'm gonna step off just a second here and let this cook. It's gotta cook about 2 minutes. Once it cook about 2 minutes, we're gonna come back and we're gonna add the garlic to this and then the meat. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back here. Now, I got these. See, I like my peppers and onions kind of soft. I don't like to bite into a crunchy bell peppers and onions when I'm eating spaghetti. It's just one of my pet peeves. If you like yours a little crunchy, you can definitely cook it less. That's just a little pet peeve of mine. Okay, now I'm gonna add the garlic to this. Get it cooking in there a little. Go. All right, look at that, smelling amazing in here. Now, I'm gonna add my ground meat to this, y'all. And like I say, y'all, I don't want to break this up too much when it's cooking. I'm gonna try to have as big as hunks as I can in there. Around in there. And normally I would do it in reverse. If I'm doing a regular spaghetti sauce, I would ground my ground meat and then add my bell peppers. But this way I did it where I don't have to do so much stirring. Because the more you stir, the more you're gonna break up the ground meat. So anyway, yeah, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, let's get this sauce going here. Okay, first thing I'm doing, I'm gonna add my diced tomatoes to this, or crushed tomatoes. Add that to this. And this gonna be the meat of the, quote unquote, meat of the. And this is very simple, y'all. All I'm doing, dumping all this in here. I'm gonna make a big pot of good sauce here. Alrighty. And then I'm gonna put my tomato paste in here. Which gonna add, like I said, tell y'all heard, if I've been following me long enough, it adds a little body to it. Makes it a little thicker, the sauce, so it don't be watery. It's an important ingredient to my sauce here. Okay, this off of here. And I already took my pasta out while I was gone. I got the pasta all back there in the back there in the pot. I already oiled it off there. Okay, we're gonna let this simmer. In fact, I'm gonna season with salt and pepper here. Let me get this out the way. We're gonna season this with salt and pepper after I get all this. See how thick it made that sauce, the tomato paste? It's just a natural thickener, y'all. See that? Now I'm gonna add a little sugar to this. I already know it needs it. It's gonna kind of balance the bitterness of the tomato paste. Get that in there, and then now we're gonna add some salt and pepper to this, and some cavenders. Okay, turn this down just a little, because like I say, this stuff start popping on you. You definitely don't want that. Okay, I'm gonna put a little of my cavenders in here. I got the wrong stuff here. Hold on just a second. And a little salt and pepper. It might need more. It might look more than it actually is, but okay. Let me taste this here. A little bit more pepper and salt and pepper, y'all. All right. See that beautiful sauce? See that? Beautiful spaghetti sauce, y'all. Meat sauce. That's what I want. See that? I'm gonna let this simmer about 5 to 6 minutes. And when we come back, we about to assemble this. Okay, I got one more thing I'm gonna put in here, y'all. This is something you don't have to do, but I love it. And I'm gonna add it to it. I love corn in my baked spaghetti. You don't have to put corn in it. I love corn in my spaghetti. I just love it. When I eat spaghetti, if I don't have it in it, I have corn as a side item. It's just something I love. Like I said, you don't have to put it in if you don't want to. It's optional. And I'm not going to even put it in the recipe, because I don't want to put it in there. People, oh, I never hear. Look, there's something. And then another thing I'm going to put on here that you don't have to put either, but I'm going to put later. I'm going to show y'all, which is the sour cream. Okay, y'all, I'm going to step off here. Let this simmer about 5 more minutes. We're going to come back. We're going to simmer this baked spaghetti. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. Let me get my spray here. Never want to spray this. And we're going to simmer this thing, y'all. I got my casserole pan here. You got to spray it really good. Ain't no sense in making something and you can't get it out of the pan. Okay, first thing I like to do, let me get rid of this spoon here. Turn this way. I like to put my sauce first. There ain't no science here or no law. how you have to do this, y'all. Ain't no law or science how you have to do this. Just like making a lasagna. So I'm gonna put my sauce down. All right. Then I'm gonna go with my pasta here. And make sure you oil your pasta when you cook it. After you cook it, so it doesn't stick together. Do not oil your pasta while it's cooking. It does nothing for it. Oil it after it's cooking. So many people have that backwards. Okay, I use 2 kinds of cheeses. I like my mozzarella. And I like my cheddar for this. Get it open. Open up there. Cheddar on there. Alrighty. Now this is where I put a little twist on mine, y'all. I love sour cream in here. And you can put, sometimes I put cottage cheese. Just put a little dollop. It's definitely gonna spread throughout the spaghetti. And I'm gonna use this whole container. That's why I'm sticking in there with the, I just like how it spreads in there. Don't have to be perfectly in there, y'all. It's just something I like doing. Okay. All right, here we go with the meat again. Meat sauce again. It's gonna be a big old pan of yumminess. Yum, 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 y'all. Like I say, this is one thing you can put in there and do the day before. Like if it's a Monday. And just let it hang out in the fridge. And when you come home from work or school or whatever. In fact, y'all, I'll do 1 layer on this thing, I guess. I think I got enough to do 1 more layer. I got enough to do 1 more layer. Okay, do my cheese here. We're gonna save a lot of cheese to put on top, y'all. Layer of cheese there. My mozzarella. I'll probably say this is boring, boring, boring. But I just want y'all to see it. Alright. A little bit more mozzarella. I love mozzarella cheese, y'all. I love it. Best in pasta and pizza, of course. Okay. Put the rest of my sour cream on here. I'm telling y'all, this is not, y'all have to put the sour cream, but I just love the creaminess it gives when it melts in there. And a little extra flavor it gives it. I could do it nicely. I could take my little knife here, like this, but it's gonna melt already so smooth. I can do my knife, you know, kind of spread it like this if you want to, but just a dollop. It's definitely gonna spread evenly throughout the cooking process. The way sour cream does. You'll see it when I cut it. Okay. What's next? Meat sauce. Just off the edge here. Okay. What's next? Meat sauce is next. I'm gonna save a little meat sauce for the top. Spread that around like this. Looking good here, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna put the rest of my spaghetti on top here. Alrighty. Come here. All that spaghetti out there. There we go. Here we go. And normally you do a 13 by 9 by 2 pan, y'all. If you're playing along at home, 13 by 9 by 2 is a perfect pan for this. Okay, now, I'm gonna end it with meat sauce, y'all. And I'm gonna put cheese right at the end after it bakes. Cause I'm gonna bake this 30 minutes, cover it. In the last 5 minutes, I'm gonna take it out of the oven, add more cheese to it. And for the top, a little bit more out of here. Come here, come here. Okay. All right, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna cover it. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of lasagna. I'm gonna cook this 30 minutes, 350 degrees for 30 minutes, uncovered. Now, after 30 minutes, I'm gonna take it out, really 25 minutes. And then after 25 minutes, I'm gonna take it out and add the rest of this cheese on here and put it back in the oven, let the cheese get nice and melty on there. Then we're gonna have the old school baked spaghetti. So we'll be back when I add the cheese. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. Okay, y'all, it's been in the oven about 35 minutes. I let it go over a little. Now all I'm gonna do, y'all, like I told you, I'm gonna put my cheese on here. And we're gonna put it back in the oven about 5 more minutes and let this cheese melt on there really, really nicely. Because if I had did it before, it wouldn't have a nice cheesy top. Well, I like to cheese it right when it's coming out the oven. See that? Okay, back in the oven, y'all. 5 minutes. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. This thing is hot, bubbling out of the oven. And see, y'all, I take it out just before that cheese get that crust, because this is what I like. I like my cheese like this. Of course, it's gonna carry over, y'all, the meltiness. So I always take it out right when it gets to this level of the cheese. So I'm gonna let this set about 35 to 40 minutes and let everything cool down. So when I cut into it, it'll have that, it'll hold its shape real, real nicely. So I'm gonna let this cool off a little. Come back here in a minute. About half an hour, cut into it. We're gonna have some old school baked spaghetti. It don't get no better than this. Like I said, y'all, this is one of the easiest dishes you probably ever make. You can do this the night before and put it in the oven when you get home. It probably take longer than 30 minutes. If it come out of the refrigerator, you're gonna have to let it cook by 45 minutes for it to come up to temperature, or maybe an hour. It'll take longer than 30 minutes if you have everything cold out of the refrigerator. Just a little FYI there. So anyway, y'all, we'll be right back in about half an hour. Give me a cut a slice of this. We're gonna have us some old school baked spaghetti. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. And look what we got here, y'all. Look at that. Got nice baked spaghetti. Of course, I got corn in mine. Like I said, y'all ain't gotta put corn in yours. And let's try this here out, y'all. Look at that cheese on there. I love that sour cream in it. It makes it so creamy. That's why I like the sour cream in it. Look at that creaminess it gives it. Nice cheesy. God. Like I say, you can feed 8, 10 people on here. At least 8. I have fed 8 on there. And what I do, y'all, what I'm gonna do with this one, once it cool down completely, what I do, I'm gonna cut this in squares and put in my food saver bags and shrink wrap it and label it, date it, and lay it in my freezer. Anytime I want spaghetti, baked spaghetti, I pull out a package of it, and I got baked spaghetti. Very simple. And you can do this too at home. Bake it like this. Anytime you want a quick meal, instead of buying those frozen foods at the store, you can make your own frozen food right at home. It's just the way you prepare it and put it away. Make sure you label it and date it, so you know what it is. Shrink wrap it. Like I showed y'all the food saver machines that I have at my house, and I had one on my old school soul food deal of the week. They come in very handy for something like this. So anyway, y'all, another motivational menu idea favorites in the books. So if you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe, please follow my other social media accounts. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2022, helping others with a purpose. Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a happy, blessed week. Remember YouTube Live tonight, 5 p.m. Central Time. Hope to see y'all there. Love you. Bye.